Welcome to episode 134 of We Got a Podcast, The Doug Cut. Ken and Randy did their own podcast without me, so they asked me to commentate? Do a commentary over this. Oh, here they are. There they are. Look at the boys. Oh my god.
And I'm Ken.
And I'm
episode, our second one.
Yes.
And I'm Doug.
Exciting. Unfortunately, Doug couldn't make it, but you know what? We're going to do the best of what we can, and you had some idea for how we could get him into this.
Yes. So.
Oh, they're going to explain it. Okay, great.
Yes, there is also another Doug cut
pre-planned.
Also on Spotify and other audio listening places.
This is going to be a disaster.
It's just me and Randy, and then there's another version of this. That is Doug's commentary, so who knows what he's saying.
The Doug Cut. Who knows what we're talking about his commentary. It's all very meta on top of meta.
Exactly. It's unscripted, so yeah, we'll have no idea what, I was going to say trail of consciousness, but that's not what it is.
I am unleashed today, as they say. Stream of consciousness.
It's not here, but we are inventing some new Dougisms, I think, while we're in the process.
What?
Yes. Yeah.
I speak proper English at all times.
We've been asking for your emails and things like that to do a sort of email grab bag.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a lot of fun because I read through them. Ken has not.
No.
And I didn't know this was going to be the topic of the episode. I forgot entirely what was going to be discussed.
The whole thing works out.
Just glad I didn't have to do any homework.
But without further ado, or do you want to do what have we been up to, sort of?
What do you do? What do you do?
Last episode 3 or 4 days ago, so not a whole lot has changed. We're here for
Oh yeah, it was really soon.
Gathering of some
Like they're like, all right, record this podcast, and then they're like, all right, now let's meet up in a state of our choosing.
Right now.
And I didn't go because I'm like, I looked at the bill, the flight, and the hotel prices over $1,000. It's crazy. How many figures could I buy with that much money?
Well, in the past, but
Way more.
after we recorded the last one.
Right, exactly. And you've been an editing machine because normally, we give ourselves.
Yeah, Ken really went up and beyond to edit that podcast episode. Usually he doesn't feel the rush necessarily to finish it, but
hours.
Whoa.
a day?
Yeah.
That just shows
Dang, dude.
Our messages.
How much are you getting paid for this again? Nothing? Still? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I had to get it done. Had to get it out of the way so that we could enjoy ourselves here, and I didn't have to worry about that looming over me.
Oh no, I'm blocking Ken's name.
Not too tough.
Yeah.
For editing purposes.
Yeah.
People, I don't know yet how they felt about some of the stuff we said about Gohan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, poo-poo Gohan.
Future. Is this podcast over? Is this the last episode we're ever
Good
doing?
guy,
Is
bad
it
dad.
Negative backlash? We'll see.
Right, yeah. We could already be canceled by the time you're listening to
It's
this. Who knows where it goes from there. But since we currently have some goodwill, where we've got emails.
It's getting hot in here. I gotta lower the temperature.
So if we have lost that goodwill,
There we go.
maybe this helps bring it back. I don't know.
We'll see.
Could be nice. So I've got this first one here from a longtime listener, Jacob Sawyer.
Oh, Jacob Sawyer.
Unfortunately, I have to cut it down a little bit so we can get through everybody else's. But
Classic Jacob.
get
Just
through this
writing-
here. But Jacob, thank you for the very.
Just writing like 10-page essays.
I'd love to see it, but we were going through kind of our story of where did he come from in terms of being a Dragon Ball fan. So for a timeline, this is about the time when Kai Final Chapters was out. Says that
The final chapters of Kai. Okay. Never saw that actually.
Around this time, I really like podcasts that go into deep dives on specific topics. I was not sure one would exist for Dragon Ball or how good it might be, but I thought I'd listen to a few episodes to give it a chance.
I think Kanzenshuu was the first podcast in general I've ever listened to. Like not just Dragon Ball podcasts, but like podcasts. I associated podcasts with Mike with Kanzenshuu. So yeah, that was the standard for podcasts, and then it's all downhill from there.
With the big backlog, though, I had plenty of content to get through. Still, I kept checking to see if there were new podcasts coming out every now and then, hoping the flame hadn't burned out for Mike and the rest.
Oh yeah.
I saw a post about Anime AJ being a guest on We Got a Podcast discussing a fan edit of Resurrection.
Yeah.
So give it a listen. I enjoyed it a lot, and I was also...
Wasn't it his cut? It wasn't like just a fan edit. It was AJ's cut.
I decided I would do all I could to promote it. Oh.
Aw.
We Got a Podcast.
Thanks, Jacob.
Gotten better since I started listening. I was very pleased that Kanzenshuu also
Aw.
seemed to be revving back up. And
That's the Ken effect.
doing with GT.
Randy and I were already like, we found our rhythm, but then when Ken came, boom. No, that's bad. That's like an explosion. No, but like, no, explosion of goodness. Boom.
Dumps. Anyway, that's my my Dragon Ball fan story, how I got to be a fan and a listener to We Got a Podcast. I really appreciate all you do, and will keep doing what I can to engage and spread the word on one of the very best podcasts around.
Spread the good word. Are we a cult now? Are we a
I'll
cult?
still keep promoting it.
The poo-poo
I love it.
Gohan
All
cult?
best,
We love Gohan, though. Do I have a Gohan figure? I don't have a Gohan figure within reach, but that's just...
as well. And
Oh, yeah, AJ was there. I had never met AJ in person before. That was like my biggest, like, I should just go.
Him in to be on the podcast, too, but I think that would have been too disruptive to the group.
Yeah.
It's easier for
I could have just moved over here, and then AJ could have been over there.
Group does something, but to take
It's okay.
from everyone else like that, I think would be a little unfair.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, that's interesting that he came in on that one, and that, you know, the clout of having a guest come through, right? It really works.
That always helps. You know, just that's how you expand, is like collaborations, right?
Movie reviews at the time, and I think they were just focused on that. So that would have been like episode 14 or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
In the beginning, you were doing movie reviews and swapping it out with topics.
That's
and
right.
There might have been a string where you just said, like, screw it, movie reviews all the way through.
Because I'm sure Randy was annoyed of like having to think of the topic every single week because I wasn't helping. I was just like, I'm just a talent. Just tell me what time to clock in and I'll show up. So let's just do movie reviews as an easy like 14-week, 15-week.
Man, I don't want to lose this guy.
Well, I had listened to the podcast because I knew you guys through Mario Kart, and I wanted to
Right,
see
we had
what you
met
guys
Ken.
were gonna say
At least I had
cancel
met
a little
Ken
bit.
really like
And
through
so
Mario
that's why I
Kart.
had gone back, and
He was like, we would play Mario Kart on Vegito EX, twitch.tv/Vegito EX every Saturday, and he was just like, Ken was just there, and I'm like, I don't know this guy sounds familiar, but I don't know anything about him. And then from there,
you know, you just put in one of those Looney Tunes.
the rest is history.
This was recorded in a different time of the early 2020s.
Or even just, this was recorded before everybody heard what we had to say about Gohan. So, sorry, Gohan.
We love you, Gohan.
So I'm not going to litigate it here. That's in the past. So then I've got this one here from Jesse. I'm so sorry if I get this wrong. Lawrence, who says,
Lawrence.
This is really not a simple question and will require some digging.
Oh, man.
And if you don't use it, hopefully it's interesting to you.
Of course we use
I
it.
was thinking you could put your real-world timeline and Kanzenshuu resources, personal connections, to help answer this.
What's Ken reaching for? You're reaching for a knife. Oh, no, just the iPad.
Referred to as OG Dragon Ball, even though we know that the manga never got the Z, and Toriyama felt that the name change wasn't necessary. Even still, this chapter feels much more like an ending point.
What is Jesse asking? I already lost the plot. I'm going to see how Rainy can answer.
The end. Did Toriyama write it this way because he knew behind the scenes that the anime was changing to DBZ? Now, I'll admit, I thought I was onto something here, but then I remembered hearing that the final episode of OG Dragon Ball showed the next episode preview for Raditz's arrival without the name Dragon Ball Z. I hope you guys see what I'm getting at. I hope it was interesting. Love everything y'all do, and thank you from Jesse Lawrence, New Jersey.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you, Jesse. So if we think about the real world timeline here, so chapter 194 came out in Weekly Shonen Jump in Japan, The Gift of the Dragon Balls. It was September 27th, 1988. Now, where the anime was at that point was episode 127 of Dragon Balls, which is September 21st, 1988, Faster Than Lightning. Now, in this episode, I believe this is right at...
Before the Tenkaichi Budokai.
Train with Popo.
Yeah.
Right after the events of the Piccolo Daimao.
Daimao. Oh, fake Daima fan over here. Can't even pronounce the word.
I don't know. Like, knowing the atrocious real world behind the scenes that happened with Dragon Ball Super and the kind of like flying by their pants situation that they were at with that show, obviously, I don't think Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z were as bad, if at the very least not as notorious. But we don't get until episode 1 of Dragon Ball Z for quite a while here. Not until
What are we talking about? What are we talking about right now? What was the question? What timeline are we? Timeline
So
of when I was born?
they had already been thinking about things by that point, but I don't know if that was at the level where they had presented it to Toriyama and maybe had a discussion with him. Right, there's the old thing about it was named Dragon Ball Z because Z is at the end of the alphabet, and he thought he was coming to a close. And then there's also
Which is
been
ironic.
there's some
because
sort
it
of
didn't
interview
end.
or some tidbit later that he named it Z just simply because that is the end of the alphabet or something. Maybe I dreamt that. I don't know.
Smugstick just made a video on TikTok about this. I just watched it like yesterday,
It's just, I feel like
but I forget the
that
intricacies of it.
difference in there seems like it's a bit much.
But Ken's on the
That
pretty much on the
going
dot,
through Toriyama's
on the
mind.
mark.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe, obviously, right, when Toriyama did write chapter by chapter, page by page almost, and surprising himself as he went along the way, but
Surprising all of us.
ideas float around in your head, and he was still a writer who built to things. So I think
Go on, Ken.
he was going to a certain extent, and to maybe
Yeah.
be like, hey, I am almost completely going to abandon the mystical roots of Dragon Ball and head in a very
That's right. I think the his editor was like,
that was more of a hey, I'm
stuff is shifted. The tone is shifted from like, yeah, what Ken's saying, mystical to like more action, fighting, heavy. So let's just like separate a little bit by adding a Z in the anime.
But it does seem like
Did I just say what he just said? But he said it a lot more eloquently, as Ken does.
Right. Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, like you had said, it's not so much.
Yeah, we agree, right, Randy?
From one series to another, but more so like this is the end of like this whole storytelling, this whole
Tone
kind of vibe.
Say yeah, okay, vibe. Yeah, I'm usually the one that says vibes. Randy's usually the one that says tone.
Right. All of that. So, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But also like. For the production from Dragon Ball to Z in terms of the anime, I mean, there's not really a lot of things changing. We have the same character designer, same staff and everything. It's just kind of, we changed the logo and we got, a different singer, Kageyama, to come in and do new opening and ending.
Wow.
It's still the same day to day of just producing a thing, just a rebrand kind of thing. But
yeah, it's largely the big thing is that Goku's theme changes from Makafushigi Adventure to Chala Head Chala instrumentals whenever there's a moment like that. Yeah.
Right. Which is just like one portion of the whole production because you're doing.
I'm glad they brought it back for movie DBZ movie 1. With the fusion of that and Piccolo's theme, such a good track.
In my head, and I'm not sure if that was going anywhere specific, but
never does, Randy. Never does. I'm just kidding. I don't even know what you just said.
We have another one here from Jacob, and this one,
different Jacob?
Totality, because it's actually pretty short. It says, hello, I was wondering who besides Toriyama are your favorite character designers who have worked on the various Dragon Ball series, and why?
Oh, of course, I don't know names.
Jacob, great question.
I don't know Japanese people. It's so hard. I barely know my own name sometimes.
On the show or on the property?
Katsuragi. That's a Evangelion character.
Different things. Daima and everything else. I mean, I assume there's also promo artists who've done things for like Dokkan and Legends and things like that too.
Yeah, I mean, character designer is tough because there's a few of them, right? There's Maeda.
Oh, that's a name.
Yamamuro.
Yamamuro is the Wait, what's the bad one? The bad
starting with movie 8.
So I would probably say, and I'm going to pin this down to an era of this person, but I'm going to say GT era Nakatsuru. He did...
Some GT stuff looks good. I don't know who Nakatsuru is, what specifically his work is. But when there's some good GT stuff, there's some really good GT stuff.
He was on fire.
I just wish it was
did with GT. I mean,
hand painted as opposed to computer painted. You know what I mean? You lose a lot of charm that way.
Next to any of Toriyama's designs of that era, it feels like a natural extension of where things were going. Even with all the colors that suddenly don't make sense and his magic pants and belt.
Magic pants.
So I would say GT era Nakatsuru.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, that's
Nakatsuru.
Because I would also say, late Z era Nakatsuru. Also very, very good.
Why are we all knowing who Nakatsuru is? And who's I'm Googling this. Who the hell is Nakatsuru? God, he was, Nakatsuru.
And things like that.
Oh, I know Tamagotchi.
That was people that could perfectly mimic.
How do we spell this?
Suru. That before, or was that
Katsuyoshi? That sounds familiar.
It seems like such an easy answer to say that because of what you just brought up here with the confusion.
Oh, a good one to point out is like when Trunks first arrives from the future, and it's like a harsh shift of like animation tone from like really well looking, like he just sliced up Frieza, looks incredible, to the next episode where it doesn't look just as good. It doesn't look anywhere near as good. Nakatsuru is the good one. Yamamura doesn't look too bad either. It's more like angular. Am I even referencing the right?
Confirmed that. So is there a lot more Shintani to come and that kind of good?
That might be right. I might be onto something.
So it'll be nice to see what Shintani could do for a series.
Shintani?
Kind of being relegated.
Ooh, Shintani.
Yeah, very true. Although I think
Shintani Goku
also competes for my favorite.
Oh, like when Dragon Ball
Superhero
Broly came out. Dragon Ball Super Broly came out.
The Red Ribbon.
That's Shintani. That's some really good stuff.
Was he also like the lead animator, the key animator for all those scenes?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so having the design chops as well as the ability to do very, fleshed out and smooth animation, also puts him up even higher too.
I'll take a trick of my own, Ken.
Nakatsuru had also done some other animation because there's a few episodes where he's key animator. I want to say
it was empty. I don't want to get up and get a drink, but
And he did
dang
the
it.
final scene of GT solo. I believe.
Oh,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Those are two good answers, I think.
Yeah.
3 good
Thank
answers.
you again, Jacob. Really.
I said Tamagotchi.
So now we've got one here from Brooks Pickle, who says, I think it'd be really cool if you guys did an episode about Frieza like how you did some of the other characters.
Oh, like a spotlight on Frieza.
Character, and he is an awesome villain that is very important to the Dragon Ball lore. Love the show, by the way. So thank you.
you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Frieza, yeah, so iconic. Like, of all the villains,
Frieza episode, but I feel
him coming back
like
just
in
always
any
feels right. Like, if Cell came back, it'd feel weird, but Frieza always,
manga.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden,
especially, yeah, with Black
we've got
Frieza, like Ken's saying.
stuff happening. I mean, assuming we're going into Black Frieza territory. So I would love to do that, but I feel like he still has so much more story left to go.
Yeah.
I still maintain I don't think Black Frieza will be the final like enemy.
Mm.
I think, that's what
Ken
we're
has some
thinking,
trust
that
in Toyotaro
it'll
there.
be- It'll be a left.
Well-earned trust from
It'll seem like
Toyotaro.
it's going to be Black Frieza, and then it will turn into something else.
Right.
So I would love to do that. I think that's a great idea. We have discussed before doing Bulma, I think, is our next one.
Mm.
We discussed that forever ago because our last one was Gohan, I think.
Was it? Yeah, I guess so.
Vegeta won shortly after you joined. And then, we covered Gohan a little bit after that.
Oh, we don't do them that often then.
Vegeta, Piccolo, and Gohan since I've
right.
been here. And then there was word that we were going to do Bulma. However, I think to do that justice for a character that's there from the very beginning of the series, I need to do a full reread of Dragon Ball, which I need to do anyways.
Oh my God.
See if Mike has that great read
Jesus.
out.
This kind of dedication you can expect from We Got a Podcast. We're like, we can talk about a character. From memory? Nah, man. I'm going to read the entire series all over again.
Yeah, I'm due for a reread.
That's awesome.
So yeah, Bulma, I think I would want to do before Frieza. Frieza, I definitely would like to do because I
Frieza would be easier.
as well. However, I think
Ken's going to give us all homework. Like, no, I'm going to read the whole series, but you guys don't have to if you don't want to, but, he's going to do that. And I'm going to feel guilty. And I'm going to be like,
we have to talk about
I'll see what I can do.
I think it would be crazy if the Moro anime starts and we have not also booted the promotional manga back up. You know, because that's what that super manga is there to promote the anime. And if we've got the anime back, then we need to have the manga continue back as well. So I think it's coming. That's, quote me on that, I guess. So yeah, stay tuned.
Oh, what if I'm just like on the shelf right there next to Ken? We don't want to block Ken's beautiful shelf.
in the future.
What if I'm just like,
When we'll have to
Yeah.
deal with that. So
Like super
follow-up
tiny.
Here from Jesse Lawrence again says, "Hey guys, I wanted to send another thing your way. A while ago, I think I discovered Toriyama in the audience of the 21st Tenka'ichi Budokai. I hope this made your day like it did mine." And he sent along a image for it.
what is it?
I don't know if Ken, you want to put this in there,
Yeah.
but this is.
Oh, you put it in there. Oh, no, I'm in the way.
It's real Toriyama, not.
Oh, yeah, not Toribot.
We have the his illustrations at the end when he's doing
Dang, good catch.
updates in his life. And then in the background here behind Bulma and Oolong at the 21st. He's kind of obscured by Bulma's ribbon, but yeah, that's definitely him. That's how he draws himself.
It would be fun to learn if he did not draw that and if one of his assistants at the time.
that'd be cheeky.
Oh, that'd be fun. I could get
That'd be like, Torian probably be mad about that.
very
You put me in there?
thing that I did not know, Jesse. So thank you. And hey, here's one that you might, a person you might recognize. Hey guys, it's Blue Star Rob, or better known as Rob.
Rob? Yeah. Showed up to one stream. I don't know how he. Oh, because we were doing our show Raw.
It's been fun, and it always brightens my day when I see posts about asking for questions for an episode and seeing the new podcast uploaded. So thanks for giving me something to listen to. So thanks again, guys. Here are some questions. 1. So what future episodes of the podcast are you looking forward to talking about? So
Oh my God.
it kind of goes through right now, I think towards the end of the year.
Yeah, we haven't really adhered to it.
Nothing.
Because I needed some like non-review projects to.
Yeah.
Because those always take a lot longer.
We were going to talk to someone who worked at Tamashi Nations, but to do that, we'd have to be. It'd have to be like not scripted, but pre-screened in a sense. Where like
soon. I would love it if
you can only answer certain things. You have to give them questions to answer ahead of time to make sure they're okay to answer.
fully caught up.
So it wasn't like it was tough to get him on. But actually, he actually appeared on Rock Chala's YouTube and like live stream and was able to do essentially what we wanted to do, but on that on their like podcast. So and they gave a lot of information that was like not really open to the public or not like secrets, but just like insider an inside look of like how figures are produced, why they're produced, why things are re-released, why they're not, why we've been focused on the Namek arc for so long. Actually, I'll tell you guys right now while Ken's saying something. It's because they the person in charge of what figures to produce wanted to finish up the Namek arc characters before he was kicked out. Because in Japan, it's kind of common culture to like work at a company, at a position for 3 years and then switch out. I forget why, but I heard that's like kind of common practice. So for a while now, for all these Dragon Ball Z figure arts, it's been like for 3 years they work on this project and then they move on to a different position within the same job, within the same company, but just like a different job. So this guy in charge wanted to make sure he got Namek stuff out of the way that was like under his supervision before the new guy took over. And the new guy, now we're seeing like the Gohan from the Android arc SH figure arts come out, and so we're gonna get maybe stuff like that. So it's gonna be funny. If it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be might get Perfect Cell eventually, maybe second form Cell finally. But yeah, speaking of, I just got the new Perfect Cell, the third party one. I opened him up real quick. I heard horrible things about his quality control.
I don't care. Show me Trunks.
He feels actually kind of fine in my hands, but I haven't really delved too much into it. But yeah, I'm kind of worried about his QC issues. So we'll see when I do an unboxing for that.
Yeah, a lot of people who look back.
Oh god, back to the show. What are we talking about?
Perhaps deservedly so.
Deservedly so. Yeah, I agree.
If you take them out
What are we talking about?
This is weird. If you take them out of their original context.
Take them out of the original box? Oh, no, what, context?
And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And the Afterlife tournament when we get to that point as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, we've got our, I put it in here, Sparking Zero, Super Limit Breaking Neo Thoughts.
Video games, ugh.
Drop sometime this summer.
Sparking, just kill me.
So.
End game.
Oh, there's another one that we're going to be doing soon that I'm really looking forward to.
Podcast topics?
Oh, yeah. Dragon Ball Super Beerus.
Oh.
Going to, we care about our mental health, so we will not be reviewing that episode by episode, nor we will.
He says that now until we run out of ideas to talk about.
Right.
No.
He's going to see the numbers. He's going to see the numbers like skyrocket when we talk about the first episode. We're like, we might as well keep doing it.
We have read them all.
You guys make it happen. If you guys are listening now, mark your calendars and make sure to tune in on episode 1. To show Ken that you guys want more.
Super Beerus a spin, and then review it after the fact. I want
as a whole. We're going to talk about Super Beerus.
That we did Daima, I think, was certainly detrimental to my enjoyment.
Oh yeah, poor Ken with that whole thing. Reviewing Daima.
Who get maybe not mad, but don't think that we give Daima a fair shake for what it was. Hey, perhaps you are absolutely right, and if you
Daima was
doing a podcast or
horrible
every 2 weeks where you have to really pick
not horrible but just so lazy, so lackluster.
Also have disliked it to the level that perhaps we did. And so to step away from Beerus, watch it when it comes out, and then after the fact probably go through again and then write up my notes, but give it a fair shake that first time.
Yeah.
And where I'm not just beating myself every episode.
Wait, because he kind of edit every single episode, so I'm sure even that, like listening to it again and again and again, our own opinions about it too.
Final product look like, what is it? Because we know so much and we also know so little about it. So I want to see what happens with that.
Yeah. I'm really excited about that too. And besides just seeing the product of what it is, that'll also give us a hint of like, what are we going to be expecting for future stuff when we do the Resurrection F Frieza stuff. Yeah. So
it's gonna be very lukewarm on. Like, not excited, but like, okay, I guess let's get it. Maybe we can do it right.
Started a rewatch a couple of years ago, and
they can do it better. Not right. It's already right.
I bounced off to do something else. So I don't know. I think I might give that Beerus section another rewatch just to be ready for whatever's coming our way in terms of that reconfiguring, if you want to call it that. I don't know.
That a word?
Even a word
I don't think so.
I don't know.
No. I think you just been canceled. Stop repeating it. Move on. Please, love of God.
We did karaoke last night. I went really hard.
Oh, I miss. That's the one thing I wish I was there for karaoke as well. It looked like so fun.
We can't have those in it. Continue. Next email.
Wow, I'm just on a roll, aren't I? So next we've got from Theodore McSweeney, who says, hello, just wanted to say, oh, you know what? Never mind. Roll it all back, because that was actually only one question from Raw Rob, and I don't want to jump past those.
Oh, he's got multiple, doesn't he?
So what's your favorite meal so far on this get-together?
Well, mine actually was the tempura bowl. They took pictures of food and everything looked so freaking good. Like, it looked like
the barbecue. Yeah,
we never went anywhere when I went to Texas last time, like anywhere delicious like that. But you you see pictures when you're not there, and it looks amazing.
So we went. I love pineapple.
You said Thai?
rice.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Get it spicy, so I got
Hell yeah, dude.
Thai place. They're like, how spicy do you want it? 1 to 5. I went 4, just to kind of test the waters.
Yeah.
Comfortable for me. I probably could have gone to 5, but
But then you would be burning.
Agree with you on the barbecue place. I think that was excellent. We were in line. I'm like, I'm not really all that hungry. I might not really get that much. But the walk towards there, the smell and everything.
The smell.
Of the place. I was like, no, never mind.
Just give me everything on the menu, please. Just let me have
we get in there,
it all.
There are like stickers everywhere, and Randy had printed out all of these "We Got a Podcast" stickers.
Oh, no way. You didn't.
What do you call those? Window cling,
The vinyls or whatever. Static clings.
Randy, did you bring a stick? Do you have a sticker with you so that we can like
On your
Randy and I are
person.
both tall, so we can like kind of throw it up, where someone couldn't reach it to take it down, but alas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I've got a stack of them. I just didn't bring them to dinner because I
Yeah.
didn't think I'll need these.
Now you know better.
This is really good. The Mexican place we went to yesterday.
Yes.
You had Mexican too?
To get the burrito because normally I'm a taco.
Tex-Mex.
I also love burritos, but I'll do anything he tells me to do. He's very good at convincing me.
Dude, I'll tear up a Chipotle burrito right now. I'll do it live. I don't care.
Dragon Ball things. So
And it's we have been eating so much food that today, before this recording, it was like Randy got a sandwich from 7-Eleven, and I heated up some leftovers that I had here at the house. And
I'm so glad I just had dinner. Otherwise, them talking about food would make me so hungry.
Probably another big one tonight.
yeah, who knows what's in store there? So good question.
The night is young.
Yeah.
Oh,
Number 3,
man.
favorite moment from
FOMO.
Dragon Ball that you like, but no one really brings up.
I mean, my favorite moment is Mr. Satan, yelling at the Earthlings for being
Yes.
so petulant. Although in the Earthlings' defense,
You ingrates.
Vegeta and Goku, they don't necessarily really know
How to talk. They don't know how to talk to people. They're not showmen.
taking an attitude with all these people. The people who, he's always kind of kowtowed to a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Because they're his audience, they're his fans, and just the way he yells at them. And then truly does become the hero of the series. Yeah. I think people get so caught up in the fights and everything, but I think it's the character moments that make Dragon Ball.
Yeah, there's so many moments in Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
I'm watching this woman on TikTok. Her name is Amber. She's like reading through the Dragon Ball manga for the first time, not knowing like anything. Allegedly. So many times she's like, oh, I love Krillin. Hope nothing happens to him. It looks like she's winking at the camera. But whatever. Regardless, she's always like appreciating like so many moments in Dragon Ball that are just so underspoken, and it's you open the comments to the videos and you start reading them. You're like, oh, I can't wait to get to this one part, and I'm like thinking like, can't wait to get to the one part. Like obviously talking about like maybe like going Super Saiyan for the first time or whatever, but I'm just like she's appreciating every moment now. Like I'm excited that she's appreciating the moment now that isn't like necessarily huge, but still worth talking about. So many moments in Dragon Ball that are just so good. It's not just like, oh man, the moment someone dies or the moment someone transforms for the first time. There's so many moments that make Dragon Ball so good.
You guys an email. Maybe when you guys go back to cover Tenchi, I'll write you guys a strong.
Oh yeah, we're still doing Tenchi
on some episodes when 3 skeets are not enough. LOL.
I'm gonna move myself.
From me, thanks, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Where am I gonna go? Oh, I'm gonna bigger.
Looking forward to
Go over here.
some Tenchi stuff
On the shelf right here.
All right, so now we can get back to Theodore McSweeney, who says, hello, I just wanted to say I'm a huge fan of the podcast and love what you guys are doing. I look forward to every episode, and it is always great to listen to as I am often driving for long stretches. Never stop making these. That's
That's an order? Oh man, all right. Well, aye, Captain.
sure there, but that's okay. I think we can follow through. Questions. If you had to rank all of the Dragon Ball sequels, what would you say is the best and the worst, including the super anime and manga as separate?
If we are including
Not Daima.
those
I'm just gonna like
separately,
cross off from like things
I
I don't
would
like.
say, even though it's an incomplete product, I think the super manga, because I feel
Right, Toyotaro really does have a lock on the
greatest
vibe.
amount of Toriyama in there,
Because
but
not Daima.
so much
Daima's
that
like, ugh.
modern Toriyama gets in the way.
GT
Right.
doesn't cut it.
Kind of resting everything on Toyotaro. to
Super.
carry, and
The super anime is fine.
Moro arc, right? Maybe
It's like all worth it just to get to the last moment where like Frieza and Goku team up. Like I always tell people that, should I watch Dragon Ball Super? I'm like, I guess it's kind of worth it for Ultra Instinct and for the Frieza Goku team up. It's
problematic
just for that
until, like,
5-second
second
moment.
half of the Tournament of Power, and there's stuff in the Trunks, but you still do have to endure. Like,
Yeah, the Trunks arc alone in superhero and super keeps saying superhero now that I think of.
in any form.
But yeah, the Trunks stuff is
Trunks is rocky,
a
but
fine
tomorrow I think
saga.
saves it. So if I'm going to say something else, I'm going to say GT. just because I'm not like a GT versus Super person.
Yeah, yeah.
But GT was made by people who were contemporary with that series at the time, like who came off of Dragon Ball Z into Dragon Ball GT, who had been working with this franchise for 10 years at this point.
So they can at least draw it.
Know those characters, know how to draw them, know the motion of it, right? We're about to get into Dragon Ball Super Beerus, and that show is going to look far more different than any Dragon Ball has ever looked, because it
could be a good thing.
Franchise into a cinematic. Randy and I were
and
I was moaning and grousing about it.
Grousing.
Pushing it into a cinematic way. Dragon Ball through Z and GT, those were not cinematic shows.
Right. And a lot of us remember the fight scenes as like cinematic.
Just look at GT, and GT
but
was very
not really.
ups and its downs.
But that's how good the show is. The series is. It's just like you recall it as like cinematic.
Nothing else has been. And I think it deserves a lot of credit for that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's nice that it's a continuation that just happened the week after Z happened. And when we had jumped in to do a review, very smartly, you're like, I'm going to watch the last episode of Z and then start going into GT, just to have that feeling of continuity between the two that you would have had when you first watched it when it was airing in Japan.
Yeah, I agree.
You bring up that you like
that's a good boy
because they are not cinematic as it originally was, and I think my answer is going to be a cinematic sequel. I think Super Broly might be my favorite. I mean, it's just
I forgot. Yeah, it's a movie.
Whole dang thing. Even though we do,
it's kind of cheating now just to say a movie, but I really do like
I have not read
Super Broly.
Originally came out, but I remember being like, I don't think this is really a great addition to things, but. You know, I enjoy Bardock. Seeing Guinea was also really nice to go through. And then everything from when we get to present day of, Goku and Vegeta doing their sparring, and then the, joking about, Bulma's, wishing to get younger, and like the comedy is really great.
Just a little bit.
The action is just really, really good. I felt that they made Broly a interesting character rather than just his power is maximum.
I still have turned around on Broly, the Z Broly, thanks to Sarah Yummy Pixels. Like, Broly's got like PTSD. Like, he was stabbed as a baby all because of like during Goku crying. So Broly associates all this trauma that kicked off everything with the crying noise of Goku that he heard back then.
Completed Sumitomo.
It makes a lot more sense now, his rage towards Goku, with that in mind.
So many times when I went and I visited Doug this past winter.
Randy came over to my house.
Let's just put on Broly. That'll be fun. I don't even think that was my idea. I think he wanted to. It's like,
there you go.
Yeah. Instead here, I've just put on Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
Good movie. That was a good movie.
He got me, guys.
It was funny.
He did it, but he did it.
Yeah.
So now I got to go back and watch all these other things. But that's neither here nor there about Dragon Ball. But again, Theodore, Ted, thank you so much for that one. Really
thank you.
To think about there. And okay. Oh, did I have more here? Let's see. Okay.
You better have more, otherwise the podcast episode is over.
Gets animated.
I can do unboxings. I can. Oh, he's got more questions. All right.
Would you rather a Kikuchi-esque score or to try their own style? So do you want somebody who's returning, or do you want somebody who tries to like emulate Kikuchi, or to do something entirely different and put their own mark on it?
Emulate a plagiarizer?
I wouldn't say no to Kikuchi style. However, I've said
Kikuchi style just feels so at home.
Is the sound of Toriyama.
Yeah.
Having said that, this is a product, a continuation of something that did not have Kikuchi.
Wait, Kikuchi isn't the plagiarizer. It's Yamamoto?
So I would like to see him
Kenji Yamamoto? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah. Okay. Correcting myself, guys.
Yeah.
Stop writing your angry comments now. No, Doug. Actually, it wasn't Kikuchi. Learn how to pronounce his name, first of all. I'm sorry.
Have him come back, see this series through. We don't even know who's doing the Beerus show.
Yeah, that's true.
Guys, I'm going to say it. Let's get Bruce Falconer back in here. You know what I mean? Let's give the fans what they want. Everyone wants him back. Bruce Falconer, responsible for all the greatest hits. Not the people who worked with him, but it's just Falconer himself.
Keep jumping around. There's a good chance it's just going to be Yamashita again, who I don't think was bad. I think a lot of the music problems with Daima was placement.
And
oh my god, yeah. Placement.
It's funny because if you listen to the soundtrack, it's like 73 tracks, and it's like,
really?
I don't believe you.
Yeah,
that's a lot. Yeah.
That would be an interesting.
It's like on my Spotify when I hit random.
I don't know.
I have like thousands of songs, but I keep hearing the same 10 songs every time I hit random.
Sumitomo back to just kind of finish it out because, I mean, we started with them for Super. It makes sense to just continue with it. But I'm going to start a fan petition that we gotta bring back Kenji.
We got a podcast?
No,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But,
Yeah.
With this petition, I say we also kickstart a fund.
I got the name right.
to pay whatever artist he's going to steal from, because this man knows how to
Sure,
make a
yeah.
mixtape, and I want that to show up in Dragon Ball again.
That's true, Randy. That's
I've
true.
just been listening back through, some video game soundtracks and things like, man, this guy really knows what he's doing.
He's a connoisseur, right?
Not
Like,
necessarily that all
he guides the music from someone else's property to Dragon Ball.
since he left,
But he does it well.
but it has not been the consistent quality that he always carried
Yeah.
through the Super Famicom days forward. Right, he steals. We get it, right? But he does it well,
Right.
And
He steals
makes banging
in
tracks.
the slang way. Like, yo, this guy
You play
steals.
those Budokai games.
Is that slang? I don't think so, but I'm gonna.
And
You know what I mean.
else has really been like that.
No.
You guys know what I mean?
except for maybe
Yeah,
Kakarot.
Yamamoro.
Kakarot had a
Yamamoto?
very specific
Yamamoto
mission
steals.
of making music that sounded like it was more of a modern take on Kikuchi, right?
Yep.
Yeah, part of the world.
Apples and oranges, right? And I think Sparking Zero has some great tracks. I think Fusions has some great tracks. What other games do I have here?
Sorry, I'm in the way. That's me, Doug.
Games that aren't
Oh, no.
Yamamoto score games.
Right.
And there is a track from it's either
me see.
Dokkan or Legends where I almost think maybe Yamamoto is back. They're just not crediting him anymore
Oh.
because it sounds so good in the way like the horns come in the very way that he
That'd be
would
interesting.
use those. Yeah, I don't know. I would if Yamamoto was like, "Hey, we're bringing a plagiarist to do the Moro arc." For
I feel like everyone at this point would be like, "That's fine. As long as you're not lying to my face. Just tell me."
I can't wait to hear it.
You've convinced me that it is entirely okay, even though clearly I'm already
Not okay. Just don't lie to me. Just don't lie to me.
The fund shouldn't be to pay the people that we're stealing from. Maybe it should just be for licensing, so that way we can be like, I'm remixing this, and and that could be wild, having that in the show, just be like, and here's the credit list for the music, and like, oh, I know.
That would be so crazy if like Boo shows up to fight Moro and then Iron Man starts playing.
Oh, that would be awesome. I would love that. So I've got a couple more here. There we go. Do you have any pet peeves within the Dragon Ball fan base? Just things that really we would be here for days.
Days.
And, I think maybe a little too negative for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really feel like,
And I'm
but
probably going to contradict stuff that even I have said in the past.
right, we've all done
At
it.
this point, it's just like just let people enjoy the show the way they want to, right?
Right.
I'm always gonna
Bruce
gouge
Falconer and all. If you like that, that's totally fine.
eye, right?
If you want to pronounce it Saiyan, pronounce it Saiyan. You've never heard me like yell you for pronouncing it that way. I still say Saiyan, but at least I know I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, I'm not really getting into a lot of discourse with people who have experienced this different version of the show entirely than what I know.
My pet peeves are when people ask me for free figures. When I make a video entirely about how to get a figure for a good price. And you still come at me, can I get a figure for free?
I have my
No.
You're welcome to yours.
Why would I do that?
You debating that you like GT
Besides giveaways.
to me,
Why would I?
really, we're talking about like super subjective stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're like, we can discuss it, but it's no point in arguing. And so the fact that people get at each other's throats about literally anything is just stop.
Right. Yeah. It's all opinions.
Yeah.
And just because you have one and somebody has a different one doesn't mean that you need to make it your daily mission to be like, I'm gonna
Look at these two PR answers from these two respectable, mature men. I say screw them all. They're all wrong.
What I like about our
My opinion is the only opinion that matters.
we come at it.
I don't even know what my own opinion is. I just like the series. I don't have to argue about anything. Like, there's nothing to argue. It's just if you like it for this reason, that's cool. If you like it for that reason, it's cool.
Right? No. Yeah.
I felt pretty good about that. I was the one convincing you for the first time, which does not happen too often.
Yeah. And think about what you had to do. You had to
As long as you don't disrespect anyone, whether it's other fans or people working on the franchise. Well, no, because Ken and Randy and I, by proxy, we poke fun at one animator. I forget what the name is. I don't even know their name enough to make fun of them. But
remake sort of thing.
I'm an old fogey about this. I don't want them to remake Dragon Ball, but if I had to pick a studio, Bones is an easy one.
Of course.
Yeah, I wouldn't want them to remake Dragon Ball unless they like do it so right. Unless it looks like the 40th anniversary like 2-minute trailer that they did to announce Super Beerus. You know what I mean? If it all looks like that, if it looked like that from beginning to end, then yes, remake Dragon Ball that way. But otherwise, Dragon Ball's got too much of a charm look of it as it is.
Not talk to each other while we're in person.
Is how
What are they saying?
Ghost in the Shell's show seems to
Never saw Ghost in the Shell.
creating something
Want
that
to.
looks like it could be 90s, but modern still.
Yep.
And so let's get something for Dragon Ball. If we have to do it, let's make it look like that. That would be cool. Now, the dark side of this is you think about what's going on with Mayumi Tanaka and the new One Piece remake.
The voice actress for Krillin?
Asked Luffy for that, and they said no.
Yeah.
Nozawa is in her 80s,
Yeah.
or did she just
I
turn
think
90?
she just turned 90.
Yeah, I think we talked.
Oh
about
my
this
God.
episode. I can't remember. I can't believe she's that old.
Yeah.
She hasn't aged in 30 years.
Take Nozawa and have her do a whole series of 14-year-old Goku.
Yeah.
I think you really want that.
Unless you just pull the audio straight from the previous series, but then...
You need to recast, and that's not what's going on with One Piece.
Yeah. Very
Wow.
true.
That's scary to think about, right? That like Dragon Ball will end in a certain sense, like when Masuko Nozawa eventually passes. It's just like
Do a remake with a
you can get someone spot on to her to voice, but it just wouldn't be her. It's the spirit within. Like not only the voice. Like I've seen TikToks of like old Japanese women. They don't know they're making the Goku. They don't know they sound like Goku, but they totally sound like Goku. But there's still that Nozawa has this like spirit that is so Goku.
I mean, at this point, AI is so
Be hard to replicate.
probably
Right.
has.
Oh, AI has entered the chat, folks. That's true. In the horrible way. You want to see Nozawa and Tupac together? Tupac is back, baby. We're getting Final Fantasy VII Revelations and Tupac. Let's go.
Yeah. I was going to say Science Saru. You stole that from me. Otherwise, give Kubota his own sub-studio at Toei.
Why do these guys know just Japanese names just off the dome? How? Where do you store this knowledge? How do you do this?
I'm going to do it because I'm going to make so much money. It's like, no, this thing deserves some more love. Let's
It's crazy.
Also, I'm just now seeing. I love how Super Saiyan 5 Goku.
Oh,
is
I'm in the
set
way again.
Frame here.
Why do you keep doing this? Yeah, there he
the
is.
real star of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Is there one memory
I've
you
got
have from your time on
Mine.
to you as a man, this is so worth doing moment? Again, love the show.
Thanks.
That was our final one from Ted. Memory from the
Thanks,
time of
Ted.
the podcast that sticks out to you as man. This
The time I wasn't there, I go out of my own volition. I didn't show up to Texas to record with all of them together.
Our Ava episodes. were
Oh, the Ava episodes were good.
very end of recapping the last movie, and I almost started crying.
Oh,
It's just not that.
I need to rewatch
we
those.
got to do that, but then I felt comfortable enough with you and Doug to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, being on the show feels right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just be an Ava podcast from now on. Let's just do that. Because I'll have questions forever.
That's something that near and dear.
Did you guys know the Dead Sea Scrolls were a real thing in our world? And that's why they don't really like explain it in the series because you're supposed to know that. I didn't know that. I was like, what, I thought the Dead Sea Scrolls were something that was made for the Ava anime.
I'm not going to argue with that.
I'm sorry, I don't keep up with my Dead Sea Scroll. I missed that day in history class or whatever.
But it's fun to kind of branch out and do other
God.
things and experience other
I'm
properties.
like, what are these?
Yeah,
What are the
and see what
Dead
they
Sea
do
Scrolls?
all
Why is there
on that.
an entrance of Guff or whatever?
Those are some good ones for sure, and I'm excited to hear what Doug has to say.
Yeah.
About
I
what?
keep forgetting, like, how he's gonna have commentary on this.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait to hear what
I'm in
his
your ear,
is
buddy.
gonna be.
Hey,
So
I'm whispering in your ear.
thank you, Ted. And we got
Nice
something here
beard.
from Russ, aka Tomes.
Tomes.
Kaiju.
Oh, and also Kaiju. Can't forget that. But yeah, Russ, who has our question here.
What if I'm just like obnoxiously large? This is so cool. I've got OBS now. There we go. This is the Doug cut. Yeah.
Yeah. Introduced to you.
This feels right.
Favorite thing that Ken would have introduced me. I mean, Ken has so many figures here, and on my collection.
Okay, slow down.
But I would not
Hey,
be shelling out money.
sure, his are unboxed.
If
His
I
are.
didn't make it look so cool. And, I don't know. I've done that, so that's more of a curse rather than a gift. But you know, it's nice.
It's really hard to answer this because I'm sure there is an actual answer to give. But
Yeah, but I can't think of one right now.
hyperfixation nature when I get into something. So Randy could be like, here's this great thing I just heard about. And I'm like, cool. And I get into it and I'm like, this is mine now. And then I just enjoy it. And I've totally forgotten whatever connection.
The originals, the originator of it was.
That, but I do blame just the way I...
I mean, for me, understanding Ava was thanks to them too. Like doing the podcast with them is something I love. And that's Sparking Zero. I've played Sparking Zero. When Randy came over, we booted it up.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And
it's just like, okay.
How you want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get on.
I really want to like just watch the cutscenes. Is it for Sparking Zeros or for Kakarot? I think it's Kakarot that has like the good
Dragon Ball Daima.
cutscenes. I heard Daima. I've got to pause. I was going to say, what happened?
Something here. I really like some of the new characters, right? Arinsu, Kuadu.
Oh, yeah, Kuadu.
That entire Ginyu force.
Where are those SH figure arts for them? Come on.
Used atrociously. I liked Goma. I liked Degasu. It's not that like okay. My answer is I like all of the elements. I just don't like the way any of them were used.
Right.
It's executed so poorly.
Yeah.
But they had the ingredients out, mise en place style.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out super great.
Yep.
I would agree. There's some nice new character designs. I really like the opening and ending theme.
They really like
the first episode
grew
Kubota got to
off me.
basically out of the
If
board.
opposite of like it grew on me, it grew off me. The more I heard the openings and endings of Daima.
That's okay. I don't care. Torishima can have his thoughts, and it's cool when I agree with him, and when he doesn't, I go,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. But
Old
whatever.
man yells at Quinton. For sure.
Oh, I think I just came up with a new merch idea. So we'll talk about that
That's great. That's really good.
Oh, but I mean, there's plenty of things to like about it. I also really love Nakatsuru's artwork for everything. I think that all looks really, really great.
Nakatsu.
Weibo coming back.
Nakatsu.
That.
Yeah.
That's good. Doing the whole recast for them being mini other than Goku, I really like that. I liked the new cast.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't really heard a lot for the dub, but I don't know. I don't have any opinion on that.
And it's funny if you think back to when that episode aired, there was a lot of like, did they recast?
Yeah, because the guy for Horikawa, I'm like, no, that's Horikawa. He's doing such a good job of just the way that he approaches, the way he talks. It's just, wow, okay, you guys did a really good job on finding these people who are like 22. So it's like,
Make me think back to maybe our characters can be recasted
awesome. Cool. Thank you.
once
Russ.
the older ones shift away.
We have this one here from Douglas
I don't know.
Pluiler. I think this is
Not me.
one I've seen before, maybe? Nope, never mind, because it starts off with, hey guys, a new fan of the show. And first time writing
I recognize Douglas. No, first time caller.
Netherlands. It's always fantastic to hear well-informed and enthusiastic fans discuss the more interesting parts of the franchise. I'm going to share a hot take, or at least I think it's hot, to check what you guys think about it. Of course, power levels are bullshit, but I've also been seeing discussions on how strong characters are and if they can beat other characters, and I feel that those are just as bullshit as power level discussions. Even if you don't include power levels or multipliers in a debate, saying things like one character is stronger than another character still basically boils characters down to imaginary numbers or rankings. Nothing like tactics or special techniques or items are ever taken into account.
But so many times, like
Kienzan, smart use of
a Tenshinhan or a Krillin, yeah, stands up against like Frieza kind of thing.
Important in these debates, but it's never talked about. This, I feel, is also why many modern battles are quite boring, as it's all been boiled down to who has the highest transformation instead of who fights in an interesting way.
Oh, modern in Dragon Ball?
Is that it could make
Does it sound like Roshi in the Tournament of Power? That might have been just a Toyotaro thing in the manga, but Roshi like held his ground
about them more interesting. What do you guys think?
against Jiren.
Urasu. Ah, yes.
Oh, Dagarasu. That Doug. Yeah. He just won the Genki Matsuri Super Master Stars Peace figure giveaway by donating to Mike's addiction prevention thing that we did a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And so from a very, very early era, I mean, even the Chosenshuu have power level pages in there.
Stop pointing to me, Ken. Gosh, he's pointing to this.
It's fun to just look at numbers and look at numbers that get bigger and compare them against each other. Mm-hmm. It's just a certain way to look at it. Yes, I agree it does not paint the full picture, but it is fun
to see the graph.
Of having created like my own power level list for the series and like trying to reason out like, oh, well, this, that. So let me guess, this would be this many million at this point. And you get to the point where numbers don't matter anymore.
It's just who's larger and by like what.
It's interesting to see like when someone surpasses someone else, like they
who has
passed them and like, oh, that was the moment in that series when
probably not to, help with power level debates, but just having the facts out there of like, well, this person.
Like at
did
one
this,
point
so just
in the
go with
world,
that.
Android 16 was the strongest being on Earth.
How many of modern,
But like we didn't realize until like Cell absorbed all the humans and like got to his peak first form. Cell.
Maybe GT, as we get further and further out from having reviewed that, my memory gets fuzzier and fuzzier, but that might...
Or were they even? I think they were evenly matched until
nothing makes sense
Cell absorbed 17.
But even in Dragon Ball Super, it's always, there is a level of strategy behind what's happening, right? I mean, you look at Zamasu, and whether you like it or not, that is one of the most interesting endings that Dragon Ball has had to an arc in either version. Or the Moro arc, the way that runs up is like, yes, Moro is continuing to get more powerful and powerful.
Yep.
Oh, wait, Vegeta just came back. What can Vegeta do? Vegeta can knock that power out of him.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Moro becomes one with the Earth, and then we have to bring in Oob, and we bring in this whole new...
Oh my god, I forgot all that happened, yeah.
How God Ki was tied to Boo all along, and so playing with lore in that way. And even as we get into Granola, it's a lot of strategy around what's happening. Maybe Superhero is kind of like less on strategy and more on like, let's get Gohan to have a Super Saiyan 2 all over again.
Nailed it.
So maybe Superhero is lacking in that, and maybe that comes down to Toriyama, right? And maybe Broly as well is kind of like that. And so, but those are movies, and so you're I don't know, it's...
You're either doing a new transformation or you're repeating
really so much like that.
a plot from the series before.
Yeah, I mean, if you...
Lord Slug and Piccolo Daima.
Thing of like, well, I'm looking at the numbers here, and so this person does win, and you're not taking into account other things. You've just made it so, well, okay, well, it's no longer a discussion or a debate. It's just laying out, well, that number's higher. So
That number's higher than that number, yeah.
Super boring, and I don't want to have that discussion. 'Cause that's not even a conversation.
I think it's fun in an Excel spreadsheet type of way.
Yes, but not
right?
in a going back and forth and like, but what if they
Right.
did this? Because you'd be like, no, their number's higher. Okay, but what if they...
What if they all just did Kienzan and there were only all Kienzan, Final Destination, no
got
items?
away from those numbers in the first place? Because it doesn't matter. Things can happen that...
Did I say Kienzan? Taioken, Solar Flare.
But again,
Kienzan. I know attack names, guys. I'm sorry.
160, who says, "Hey guys, I've been a fan of the podcast for a couple of years now. The first episode I listened to was one of your Dragon Ball AF episodes.
Oh.
What is
Can
one
influence.
point in the series you would change if you could? For example, I would have kept Roshi dead after the Piccolo arc. Would
What?
have made death matter more in the series. He doesn't do anything
Oh, yeah.
after that point, and it would have made his passing the torch to the next generation plotline in the 22nd Budokai more impactful. Keep up the great podcast."
I could see that. I could see that.
Thoughts?
Such a lovable
Raditz,
character.
Anything with Raditz.
Oh,
Really? Just
Do anything with him, right? I think
the brother of Goku, right?
he's the answer. There's a lot of
The one that originates, that shifts the story.
right. If Raditz was still around.
Mm-hmm.
Giving Goku that kind of familial connection, I think, could be an interesting twist. Or for him to even like have any further impact. I mean, the impact he has is huge, right? He comes from a
Right.
huge lore dump,
Yep.
and is a vessel for the other two Saiyans to make their way to Earth.
Right.
Ultimately, Frieza starts finding out about stuff. So he's like the first domino in a chain of events.
Yeah.
But after he's dead, and I think maybe they use the Saibai man, and they say like, oh, they're stronger than Raditz or something like that. That's like the last mention of Raditz. For the rest of the series,
Yeah.
we get to Granola.
Yeah.
I mean, he's technically in the Broly movie, but
Yep.
in Granola, and then like for our characters in universe, in moment to reference for Goku
To remember his brother.
My brother tried to kill me once, and for Vegeta to start referencing Raditz, it's like they forgot about him. I think a lot of
It's understandable.
crazy tangent here of The Office,
Yeah.
right? And when Michael Scott leaves that show, it's like for the longest time he's not referenced. And I don't know about you, but when I have had someone in a workplace leave, they're still talked about for a while after they're gone, because you feel their absence and everything. And so for The Office to like have not talked about Michael Scott for a long time, they do. I think Pam talks about like one of her kids they were wanting, so, it's something like that. Right? But they never referenced him, and that was super annoying. And I felt the same way about Raditz. And it's like there's a moment in the Boo arc, I think, where Cell gets brought up, and it's like, oh man, they're talking about Cell. It's like just stuff like that.
Yeah, I love stuff like
The
that.
series to have, even if Raditz didn't come back, for him to have been remembered through the show.
Yeah, I guess
or
just
through the
that.
manga even, I think that's what I would have wanted.
Yeah. No, that's a very, very good one. I don't think mine is nearly as inventive because I'm just kind of thinking post Cell arc. I think it would have been good if Goku not only stayed dead, but also was just like, I'm just in the afterlife, and don't cut back to me and see what I'm up to, and I'll come back for this tournament later. You know, explore what the dynamics are of all of these characters with that monolithic figure of Goku who brought them all together not being around anymore.
I think that's the issue, though, is that
from there, I mean,
the characters should just go their separate ways, which is what happened, right? Like, they don't really, like, for the most part, talk to each other. It is Goku that brings everyone back.
Just to Gohan, because he does it like twice. Once like on Namek, and I think again, you know, when he saves him from Cell when he comes back after Trunks is killed. It's like, oh, okay, so these two kind of have an interesting dynamic here where, I don't know, Vegeta kind of has like some sort of respect for them and treats them as like an equal versus Goku, which is always on his mind of being a rival.
Yeah.
But then there's just this kid, you know, who's, you know, stepping in and doing this stuff.
Yeah, I think about the line with when Vegeta is talking to Kaioshin where they're in Babidi's palace, and Vegeta says like, this kid is the strongest of us if he gave a damn.
Yeah.
If he gave a damn, yeah.
That's such an interesting thing. And then you put Goku back in it, and now Vegeta is just, whoop, now I'm focused on this guy again. So,
well, I mean, take a look at Ooptober. I've got Vegeta training, so I'm kind of carrying that torch.
True. Yeah, that's fair. I'll get into that too. But yeah, I just think there could be a lot more fun things to do without him around. I love him being back around, and like the way that manga ends, where it's like, oh, let's bring back this technique where we kind of have the whole world who've, you know, they're gonna finally do their part, you know, and, you know, Mr. Satan helping and things like that. But yeah, give me something more where I get to see a world without Goku in it, because like the superhero movie, super refreshing, because it's Piccolo and Gohan's there.
That's true. But if you think about lengthwise, the movie might be as long as how much we didn't get Goku in the Great Saiyaman arc.
Yeah. Piccolo's the main character.
Yep. He's pulling all the strings, you know. They wouldn't get there if we didn't have...
If it went by the manga, you know, I think in the manga we don't really get to see Goku in the afterlife or anything like that. It's just like Gohan for a minute.
Mike Lebowski, who says, hi, We Got a Pod team. I'm a regular listener, hoping to catch the Wednesday meetup.
Wednesday meetup?
We might be talking about...
I don't know.
I mean...
Is there an unofficial meetup?
Talking about this. This was never going to be live, though, so...
You know what? I just read towards the bottom. Now I remember what I'm curious.
It's like, he's like there, like, Wednesday. I'm like, it's Wednesday for me right now, too. So I'm like,
Information you provide regarding the artists, composers, and directors is incredible. While you often mention being a Dragon Ball podcast, you frequently provide great insights into other series. I've discovered new interests through your opening segments, such as Ken's mention of Ace Attorney and Randy's discussion of Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, so it is valuable to talk about our days. Oh, boy. They don't know. Kingdom Hearts 4 announced where I am in my timeline. It's before their timeline, but for me, Kingdom Hearts 4, I've never played any Kingdom Hearts. I've watched a neighbor play Kingdom Hearts 1 for a bit, but never got into it myself. But I appreciate the love that fans have for it. Man, just the Smash reveal alone in Super Smash Bros. when Sora was announced, I love seeing reactions of people feeling so giddy, and the music is so good. The music, simple and clean.
We've got Tenchi. We have talked about how that new Eva series is going to be coming out.
Yeah,
we will be.
I still have to see whatever that new movie or like short or whatever that is that came out.
Art they put out.
They've watched it like 3 times. They said for me to just watch it one time.
The new track there, because it's the person who did the Nier.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to play Nier too. Dang, I just keep skipping games. Like, yeah, I'll get to that. Then 5 years later,
called Retro Anime.
Oh, yep.
And I go through there and I watch like just the GIFs, and I'm following them for like basically recommendations of like great 90s OVA.
Ooh.
And so maybe just one of those, like some random thing that you have probably never heard of that we all could watch and then present it to you.
I would love that in theory.
Yeah, you've never heard of. I think that would be really fun. Is like all-purpose.
Just anime puts me to sleep when I watch it. Like I'm just like in a zen moment when I watch anime.
Do the You're Under Arrest.
And I'm just like so tired all the time.
Or just something totally wild. Like there is a show called OK Century Beasts or something.
Oh, KO
Century Beasts. Yeah. Just something crazy that the audience has never heard of and would never expect us to cover. I think that would be fun. But I don't think we're basically juggling 3 series right now.
Yeah.
That I don't know if Tenchi has any is going forward at all, but there's such still a well we could pull from with that. You know, we still have 2 movies we haven't covered.
Yep.
We're not even halfway through the series that we are covering. So it would definitely, you know, we've got Ava's show going. Dragon Ball is an endless well of stuff to talk about as well.
Yeah.
So it would have to be like a one-off just thing you've never heard about.
Yep.
And that's what I would want to do.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I'm a Kingdom Hearts freak, and I would love to talk about Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know
He really is.
if Ken is interested in something like that. I don't know if Doug is, so that would be a whole...
If we just talk about the music, we just listen to music
I can give you my
for
Kingdom Hearts
an hour.
history real quick.
Go ahead.
played
I
that
gave mine
first
already.
game. I remember it was in high school, and I stayed up till like 2 a.m. to beat that first game, and I was really proud of that.
Hell
and
yeah.
then I played the second game in college, loved it. You know, I farmed out for the Ultima weapon or whatever it's called, right?
yeah.
The Ultima white, where it's white Sora. I
Freeze.
farmed that out. I
Oh,
remember
final
I kept going
form.
through the final bastion or whatever it's called. 'cause you
Deep
have to
freeze. Is that what it is? Or am I thinking of like
There's a loop that you can take. That's
Peak of Fire?
for grinding that out.
Yeah. That's...
Because for those who don't know, it's like every time you transform into one of the other forms, there's like a small chance you could
forms?
suddenly unlock the white.
Yep.
Sora or
What?
something like that.
Yep.
But you have to just keep trying, and so the easiest
That sounds cool.
loop there. So I did that. I unlocked that. I was dedicated to that game. I loved
Oh.
Hearts 2. And then it was just
Guys, should I play Kingdom Hearts now that the 4 is coming out? Should I play that? should I go back?
after that.
They're remastering the first 3, aren't they? Like in a simple
The closest
set?
I got was playing Dream Drop Distance.
Oh, yeah.
Because I knew there was a Tron level in that, and I'm like, I kind of want to, I never got around to it. And so I never played Kingdom Hearts 3, and I think it's probably just too late now for me to get back. Though there have been times with my wife, and I've been like, you want to play Kingdom Hearts? I could get you the whole collection bundle. And she's like, no.
Yeah, oh, that's unfortunate. Well, still, that's very cool. Yeah. You don't know enough for me to have
Yeah.
the conversation.
I'll just watch a playthrough on YouTube of someone playing it, but
And then like, okay, so it's been...
no one I
3 months,
watch
we've gotten through this,
on streaming
all we can
plays
talk
Kingdom
about
Hearts,
other
really.
things going on, too.
The greatest thing is that the heartless have a heart,
Right.
and nobodies have a body.
Yeah, it's... Wow, the naming of that is incredible.
I've watched
Emblematic of
Barry Kramer on YouTube. He made like a
what you think is not the case
extensive
in
like
shows,
explaining
not-
of
you don't
Kingdom
know.
Hearts story.
And I know...
He animates, and so he did that,
That if Doug has never
which made it as simple as possible, but still confusing.
Because he'd be like, but why this? Like, you just got to accept it. It just...
No, see that stuff that they explain makes sense, Randall.
Just, you have
It's
to roll
Ava.
or just be like...
They're like, this matters so much, but why?
You just have to be...
Just, I don't know. Just roll with it.
If we wanted to do other things, I'm a big... I was a Toonami boy and an Adult Swim guy. So
Weren't we all?
going back and doing something like... I've been rewatching Big O, doing that. a lot
Guys, we
of
should do a ranking
episodes.
of
It's not
the
too bad.
Toonami
daunting.
promos.
It's
I mean,
daunting.
if you look at how many episodes of Tenka'ichi,
The Prince of Saiyans is born once again. What was that?
Depends on how granular you want to get, you know? So it all... comes
Let's
down
not
to
do that.
too. If there's anything other shorter, I mean, it's the same 26, but I've been rewatching Trigun from 1998. That's good, and I know that you're a big fan of that. I don't know where Doug sits on it,
Try who?
but yeah, everything that I think of is a lot longer, so it's like, that does get kind of tough, but doing an OVA or something would be nice. Gunbuster,
Yeah, I
do
just
that.
watched that. I loved it. That's my review.
yeah.
I was watching it. I'm like,
Case closed. He loved it.
this was a show made for me.
Yeah.
Really? Gunbuster?
You discover something like that. That's like, oh,
Yeah.
this has been just sitting here waiting for me. to discover.
That's why I feel it so much. I just wish I could.
Was the show? I don't know if it directly preceded Ava, but it was a show. It was Anno's directorial debut of an anime, I believe.
Yeah, the one
Oh.
before Secret of Blue Water, Nadia. 'cause
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That was
oh,
just
that
right
was in
before.
between, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't think he did all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, Gunbuster is awesome. It starts out, and you think it's going to be one thing, and then the plot kind of goes, and then it's like a rocket gets set off in the plot, and it turns into another show entirely.
Ooh.
And it's awesome.
Is this on Crunchyroll or is it on somewhere? Where is Gunbuster? What? It's only 6 episodes?
Things in between each one where they talk about the science of the show.
Yeah.
Just making up stuff, just explain.
All right, I'll watch it. That's
It's really
Gunbuster.
cute and fun. It's
2 words, 1 word.
Anno at all, Ava
And
at all.
Die
If you
Buster.
like 90s anime aesthetic at all, you have to.
There's a movie?
Buster.
Yeah. You know what? I'm taking a look around at, other things that you have figures for, so that way I can mine it for what other shared interest do we have that's something that we could actually do? We could do.
There's 14 specials. That's not right.
More from Power Rangers movie.
We could. I do love.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So.
Yeah, that movie's. I was about to say great.
That's right. It's not the right word.
Yes. Absolutely. So yeah, we could do.
So 90s.
Okay, cool. Well, that was the last one here from Mike, and actually the last one from my inbox here. But let's.
Are they both pulling? What are they doing?
Randy and I.
What the?
Have been given mysterious
What is happening?
letters for each other.
Yes.
We know they're from the
Guys,
same person.
Confessing your love?
We don't know.
Do I have a letter?
Story a little bit. So this person who we'll address here is Jake, obviously. Jake Lunar.
Doug
He-
number 2.
I know that guy. Yeah, number 2.
A few episodes of this podcast. He separately contacted both Randy and I asking if we could print out something for the other person.
Right.
And
What?
I had mine printed out, but Randy's been here. He didn't have his printed out yet, and so he's like, "Hey, can you take me to Staples? I need to print something out." We go to Staples, and Randy turns to me and he says, "You can't see what I'm about to print out." And I
That's
look at him and
hilarious.
This bastard is playing both sides. Sorry, I have to edit that. I've been trying to do so good, but I should actually talk into the mic when I'm
I
talking.
can leave that word in. That's fine.
Okay, good deal.
So Randy, I want you to read yours first,
Oh,
What?
and then we'll see here. So this is from Jake
okay.
J Lunar S.
We're doing the exchange as per ordered.
Yes.
For the audio listeners, I guess you're talking like
I
that.
don't need that.
The exchange is happening.
$3.
My right hand is moving forward to his left hand.
It's fine. Okay, so
Oh my god, are these the Dead Sea Scrolls?
design philosophy here. That's very fun. I suppose
You should show it first.
I should
as
show
best
it.
you can.
Ooh. Oh no. No, move me, not it.
The letter from
Whoa.
Peach. From Mario's
What is happening?
Not Daisy. Peach. Who am I thinking? Does she have a name?
It was Princess Toadstool.
Princess Toadstool. That's what it was. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Mario guy. Sorry.
Oh no.
Uh,
Okay.
Joe.
I fixed the screen.
And you and
Oh.
like Tanuki Joe.
I was,
don't know if he listens
I
to
was saying
this.
his name's Jake.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
So anyway, and there's also some really great photos he's included on the side of him. He's whited out his eyes and he's screaming to the heavens. He's also flying. And he's looking
That's
he's wearing
awesome.
a very pretty sundress, and he is doing a great Saiyaman pose from the look of it. So he says, "Dearest Randsoft, the WGP boat has been sailing on its journey for 5 years now. Congratulations. The format of the show has grown closer to a proper talk show than its earlier days. I love it. If your ambitions for the show were uncompromised, your vision unyielded, and the crew were unchallenged in devoting their lives to a limit-broken WGP experience, what would your WGP become? Yours truly, Lunar." If we didn't have anything else in between,
If you had
doing
full
this,
control.
what could it be? There was no limits. What we could do. I mean,
The limit does not exist.
honestly, I would love to have a studio space where the three of us could be in for every episode.
Yeah, for every time, yeah.
That'd be very, very good.
It'd be just like this.
Very conducive to having a much more natural flowing conversation. I think that if we were also unburdened by time constraints or jobs and everything like that, sitting down and being able to go through things like on a chapter by chapter basis of the manga, just get basically a
Whoa.
talk show version of the Kanzenshuu wiki, is what
Yeah.
we do. Which would be
The
fun.
wiki with us three idiots just
You
talking.
know, I think you take the title "We Got a Podcast,"
Yeah.
and yes, it's a reference to "We Got a Power," but there's nothing
What?
inherently Dragon Ball about that.
That's what the title's been this entire time?
Could branch out more, right, into getting to other
you guys know that?
series.
Did you know
This
that?
would require
We Got a
an
Power?
editor, right?
We Got a Power?
Probably multiple.
Oh, makes
editors.
sense now.
I've always said,
Oh my God.
I'd love to have a producer
Oh my god.
on the show. Just like when we're talking and I'm going and I'm on a tear of going through something and I'm going back after the fact and editing that, and I'm catching myself calling Trunk Gohan.
Yep.
Something which I did last episode. And I was
Did you say the trunk?
say something.
I don't want to interrupt as we crosstalk, and apparently that supersedes
Yeah.
my want to have something.
Correct.
Yeah, I need
To
to-
actually.
I need to be stopped, basically. And so to have a producer who
Keep moving.
real time, who wasn't necessarily on the microphone, so their mechanical keyboard wasn't always being picked up on the microphone.
I
Lol.
got a quieter one.
Okay,
So we're going to be working on that for sure.
Right. So just to have a producer, I think would be nice. So like a producer and an editor for me. Though of course, like studio space would be nice, but we live in such different parts of the country. I'm not moving.
Just get your private jet and then just let's fly all towards the same location.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Just I think, if you look at the way that Kind of Funny operates, I think it would be something similar.
Greg Miller?
To that in the amount of output, but of course it would be much more, they're very video game focused, and ours would of course be much more
anime.
Watch. I don't want to say just anime because of probably like stuff like For All Mankind or Cheers.
True.
Rewatch. Let's have a Cheers rewatch in the year 2026.
No thanks.
Right, I'm sure that
Tune into our Frasier podcast.
Yeah, unyielded. This means people are clicking on Cheers rewatch reviews as well. I think that would be a lot of fun. So just the way that Kind of Funny operates, I think it would be very much along that.
I always thought about that, but it's so expensive. It must be so expensive because they have so many employees.
Great people to talk to because you also have your passions that you get to talk about and to share. And it'd just be great to go through literally everything that we all love and just be like, let's get to share this with each other and see where we come from for that. I think it's just that. I just want to talk to you guys 24/7.
Yeah. I mean, and of course, Doug would start storing his figures at the studio.
Yes, absolutely.
You know it.
Load-bearing figures.
You would just come to my place. I'd get a bigger place. We could all just live together. There'd be a Dragon Ball room. Yeah.
Put them in the boxes. So those are just the bricks that build the studio.
The low-bearing pillars are my figures.
Thank you for that and your weird approaches to just asking some questions. Okay. I like it.
So now in this moment, you know more than me. I'm in a Schrodinger situation.
Whoa.
You know what this looks like. I have not.
I know what it looks like. I don't think I read it because it was
I want to see.
toucan. So I just
okay. I want to see this properly. You tell me do I have it upright?
You have it upside down.
I have it upside down. So I want to see it perfectly the first time I open it.
Yes.
So okay. All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
It's the same thing.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, different poses.
It's the same style.
That's awesome.
Again, the Princess Peach, Dear Mario, that kind of thing from Super Mario 64. It is again Jake in weird faces and poses, and the sun dress makes a second appearance in all of its.
Those are Jake's normal faces, by the way. That's what his whole 5-hour car ride to Mike's house. He was making that face, so not weird.
Boyos listen to video games / anime soundtracks in their spare moments. Fact, as we all do. Also fact, if you're in the mood for safe or normie music, what are you playing in the car or around the house?
Ooh, baby.
Any artists or bands that you wholeheartedly love, even if they might be incredibly basic? Yours truly. My favorite band of all time is the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I don't know.
Wow, of all time? Wow.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, I've never lived
not
in
expect
California.
that.
I don't ever plan to. My little brother will be soon. But, and like half their songs are about California. But
that makes sense.
About the Red Hot Chili Peppers and their nonsense.
Dude, Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers on the Super Bowl, like so many years back, greatest halftime performance, in my opinion, of all time. That was such a good show.
He's also been improving his vocal.
Bruno Mars is my style. Like, pop music is more my style of music. So anything that's on the radio that's mainstream, I freaking love.
Chad on drums, and you have John Frusciante on lead guitar. Although he was out for a little while, it was Dave Navarro took over, and then after the first time that, I just said his name.
I thought he was choking up.
First time John Frusciante left, and then Dave
Navarro. I'm talking about music, and you realize emotional about it. Music has that power.
And then Josh Klinghoffer took over as.
So many names. How did these guys store so many names in their heads? I know Sabrina Carpenter.
That I don't think are very.
I don't know her guitarist. I don't know her DP. I just know the main.
I think their last album with Josh Klinghoffer, they did two. They did "I'm With You," and then it was like "Dark Necessities." I think
Nickelback.
That was either the first solo they put out or the name of the album. I can't remember. But
it's good music.
That second album they put out with Josh Klinghoffer was incredible. I really love that entire album from front to back. So it's the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I think part of the reason why I like them,
that's my other weakness too. I don't know albums because I listen to everything on the radio.
If I'm listening,
people are like, "Oh yeah, this album was great." I'm like, I don't know what was in the album. I know the independent song
that I enjoy, but I really prefer music that has no lyrics, nonsensical lyrics, or lyrics
nonsensical.
Yeah,
sure. I like Korean music and K-pop and Japanese music.
There's something about like the vocals just being
a lot of American English songs you can't understand, but still just the vibe of it. It's just so good.
So yeah, the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Missy Elliott. If you're in there, you know that song. You know that song. Yeah, great song.
You know the stuff that you can sing Anthony Kiedis, and you can do John Frusciante's backup singing.
It's your. How does it go? I know it's just something backwards, but
forgive me.
Look at those vocals. Go ahead, Ken.
I'm doing karaoke last night. But you can also sing the guitar and the bass in those songs because they're so melodic. So yeah, I really love the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, wow. See, I have bands that I really love, but I don't listen to them constantly. Like, my way that I listen to music is I have, a music subscription, and if I hear something I like, I just hit...
You do? Oh, like Spotify. Yeah.
Added to a liked music playlist. Otherwise, I'll make playlists for certain things, but they're usually nostalgic. Like, oh, I remember this one CD that I burned in, like, the fall of 2000, so I'm going to put those in there. So... it's just kind of very weird and just constantly changing. And even back then,
I started paying for Spotify last year. I'm like, oh, okay, let me not do ads anymore on Spotify. So now that there's that, I can do that. Add this new song to a playlist.
Last year too, but to warm the room up, because I feel like when you go into karaoke, a lot of people are like
shy,
like not really how to get into it.
Who's gonna eat the first piece of the pie? Who's gonna slice into it first?
And this year I did it again, and I went harder, I think, than I did last year.
Really? Because Ken went hard last year.
Going across the TV and everything. And
I think he did Poker Face.
Was really hurting this morning, but yeah, I love Lady Gaga.
When I was there.
I'm a monster.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm going to say, I don't know if this is the correct terminology. I'm sure there's super fans who would know. I'm more into the trashy era of Kesha back in the day. So.
What does that mean?
In the morning.
Like, redacted. Nope. Don't say that name anymore.
I mean, between Anthony Kiedis and her saying that, I don't know what's more problematic.
Right. But that's those are some good ones.
Wake up in the morning and this is my city. I think I was like,
Sweet Dreams by LaBouche, but also Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics.
Shia LaBeouf.
Also, City Pop, just some old 1980s.
City Pop, yeah.
Like Henri, always really good. Oh, geez, what else we got here? I'm just literally looking through my liked playlist to be like, what is
I was like, how is he prepared for this? He's just looking at his list.
Like, oh, yeah, obviously that. Chapel Roan, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Pink Pony Club.
Yeah, what's that one?
Pink Pony Club.
Hot to Go is great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one's good too.
Good Luck, Babe, also great. Geez, there's just so many things, I just... I'll just laugh at that one. I won't say anything about that.
He's got a P. Diddy track on there.
It's not P. Diddy. It's AI music. I'm sorry.
It's Bill Cosby.
Oh, God.
It's just his laugh track.
There's not enough
over and over again.
I had to train an AI to give me more. That's what it is. And also, there's a lot of it's just anime and video game music anyway, and like openings and endings and, various different tracks from those things.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I just like all sorts of things. Did I say My Chemical Romance yet? I think
No.
I said Lady Gaga, and then I immediately went to Kesha. But My Chemical Romance always been big into them. So yeah,
they're gonna clean up your look.
The Juno soundtrack
with all those stuff. Juno the movie?
That's just good. It's a good movie soundtrack.
Oh yeah, that music was good in that movie.
Mostly just Moldy Peaches and like the lead singer from that.
That's not music I like rock out to while I'm doing stuff.
But yeah, I think that's my main answers there.
Good stuff, guys. Yeah.
Good question. Yeah.
Right.
You got me.
Yeah.
And to talk about like my hyper obsessive nature, the way you just saw me get with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? When I like something, I like it.
You're like, that's it. I've had this answer prepared. Because that's who I am.
I can do the same thing for a lot of stuff. Music I enjoy, but not to that extent where I've researched. Like I could tell you, for My Chemical Romance, who's like all in there at what points and who left when and things like that. But I probably not to the extent that everything for Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, but it's like exclusively them. Yeah. I like the Beatles. I don't know anything about them. I like the Eagles. I don't know anything about them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's my lane.
Yeah.
I don't know the people singing half the time. I'm like, this sounds nice. They're like this is Justin Bieber. Oh, this is Justin Bieber. Oh, okay, it's good stuff.
To me, that falls in the range of anime music because I can't read them. I don't know what they're saying exactly. I listened to Twice.
Oh yeah,
that I really like. They got that song "Ooh Ah." That's how I got into them, and
Ooh Ah.
I also like as well.
See, I don't know the band names though. It's like it's just K-pop music to me.
Yeah, there's a good selection.
I should appreciate it more and by knowing, but I don't know. I'm usually in the shower when I listen to music like that, so I'm not like can't like peek my head out and look at the who's singing it.
Yeah, let's just sing the whole thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've got the best of.
Oh, the G, baby, baby.
That did Feels like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's either them or Red Velvet, but
No,
yeah,
then it's twice.
It's twice,
I don't know who Red Velvet is.
Oof. Well, I'm putting Red Velvet on. And we're showing you.
Alrighty, heck
I'll be right there. I'm on my way.
That's all I got in all the mailbag there.
Cool.
and
I don't have anything else.
I can't
No,
see. We're too
Good
far
stuff.
away. What's our timeline at? Was it like
I thought you look for me. Like I'm too far. I thought it'd be funny. Like, oh, I can't too far away, Doug. You look great.
Set up. So we're probably 110-ish right now.
Okay, still that's better than I was worried. It's like it's only gonna be 20 minutes, and that's all that we had.
Our last one was 53.
Oh,
So we've beaten that, and then of course the Doug cut.
we're doubling it. Again.
Don't worry, I'm not pausing anything.
Yeah, hopefully this is the version where he can pause.
It is, but I'm not pausing. Maybe I'm talking over you the entire time. You can't. We don't even know what the questions were because I talked over them or your answers. I mean,
We'll be.
That product.
what they say now? I forgot what they said. Or should I be listening?
Thank you, Doug.
Hey, you're welcome. I heard that. You're welcome.
I hope it was
My
good.
pleasure.
I'm sure I will have listened to it first.
Yeah, sorry, Ken, for having to listen to me
Doug, no, if it wasn't.
shifting. You have to shift all the audio up and down.
Doug, we love you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Love you guys too.
Right. Absolutely.
Same.
Especially so that
Hey,
way
I am
we can
here.
see things
Come here, boys.
like,
Bring it in.
Thank you to Rifti
Bring it in.
for his
All right.
Kakarot game Hip Hop Trap Remix, which you can find that and other great tracks by
Rifti on his SoundCloud. Ken, where can people find you?
Me at DetectiveX.bsky. And Randy?
You can
Hell
find
yeah.
me at
And Randy?
Breaker at WeGotAPodcast.com.
What can they just search for?
Blue Sky, but just search Saber.
Just search
You'll
Saber
find
Breaker.
this. Otherwise, you can shoot me an email at randy@wegotapodcast.com.
And I'm your best Doug.
Doug, because there's trivia this episode. You missed one.
Oh, yes.
You could have gotten out scot-free. Don't even look.
Yes.
Steve Zempiro. We're ending the show.
I hope not. No
Thank you,
trivia.
everyone, for watching.
This is the
Make sure
best.
you to comment, subscribe. Did you like this one?
Was it cool?
There won't be more.
Maybe once a year?
Cherish it.
That's
And
not true.
I gotta make it next year. This sucks. I gotta make it next year.
In-person one for a while.
Right,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We're just talking to each other
Yeah.
for a few weeks because we've got an episode
Yeah.
in between.
Well, the show might be over because of the Gohan stuff.
That's true.
It's over. We're done.
We're still in the past.
This uncut edition's never coming out
Thanks
either.
for watching,
No, the music's coming on. That means it's over.
the show,
It's gone.
like
No.
smelling it, maybe?
Thank you for watching,
And
everyone.
Catch you matinator.
Bye. How was that? Look at that. I'm the next recommended video right here. Click on this video to check out whatever's here. If you wanna check out the previous video, click here. And if you want to subscribe, it's this one right here. It's really small.
I do have trivia from Senpai.
No! Oh, thank God. I was gonna say no.